What kind of leader are you? Commitment, power, communication, development, teamwork, inspiration, success, people, integrity, motivation, responsibilities. All of these words are somehow associated with leadership. In the words of the 19th century essayist, poet, and philosopher Ralph Waldo Emerson, our chief want is someone who will inspire us to be what we know we can be. This embodies the essence of what we want out of those who lead us. Whether you know it or not, you yourself have probably been a leader in the eyes of someone you know. By assessing what kind of leader you are, you can become more aware of your strengths and weaknesses in order to better understand yourself. Once you know your style, you can acknowledge other styles in order to find those who complement your style to create the best work dynamic possible. The following ideas are from a survey written by Marley B. Springer from the Leadership Brain for Dummies. Although the survey mentions leadership in terms of business leaders, it can also be thought of through leadership in a small group. Listen to the following ideas and remember which type sounds similar to your own. I like power and control. I don't care what others think. I do what is best for me. I can micromanage. I do not trust my employees. Employees do only what they are told. I decide how to fix problems. I don't want to make time for my employees' input. I like to be in charge. I tell my employees what to do, when to do it, and how to do it, and that mistakes are unacceptable. These are the ideas of a type 1 leader. Now to the next type. I like to listen to others, but I like to have the final word. I like shared decision making. I like to be recognized for my achievement. I like to encourage collaboration. I want my business to run through teams. I like to help my employees grow and learn. I like to hear the opinion of my employees. I want input from my employees. I want to help my employees to fulfill their potential. And when things go wrong, I like to ask for advice from team members. These are the ideas of a type 2. If those do not sound like you, then maybe you can relate to type 3. I am not an expert in all areas of my business. I prefer control to be with my followers. Group members should create their own goals. I allow group members to solve their own problems. I'm not good at following up with employees. I give very little input because my employees know their job better than I do. Employees have the right to create their own objectives. I like my employees to make their decisions on their own, and I don't want more authority than others in my organization. Now think hard about which one you are more like. Are you type 1, type 2, or type 3? If you're a type 1, you're more of an authoritarian leader. You know what you want, who can do it, and how they can do it. You like to make the decisions without little input from others. You're good at making quick decisions without having to consult the group. With having a set plan, you allow members to focus on the task at hand without having to worry about making decisions. The downfall of this approach, however, is that group members may become resentful because they have little to no say in the decisions made in the group. Having one person controlling the group also creates groupthink. This means that the group is following one idea and is lacking options when approaching tasks. The second type of leader is the democratic leader. This style is also known as participative style, in which the leader encourages the members to be more creative when taking an active role in decision-making process. The type of leaders also help develop the skills of its members by encouraging collaboration. This style usually boosts morale and helps to create a higher job satisfaction. The downside of this approach is that because it encourages full participation, it usually takes a longer time to complete a task. Also, all the participants may not have a full expertise in the field in which they are working with, which may cause confusion or false information. The third type of leader discussed is the delegated leader. This style is also known as a laissez-faire or hands-off approach. This is because it requires the leader having minimal interference with the members so that the members have free rein to make the decisions to get things done. This works well with the group which has high expertise in their field. The person will monitor from a distance and give advice when needed. The cons of this is that it can cause work to not get done if the members don't manage their time well, or they do not have the skills or motivation needed to do so. This style has also been said to lead to the lowest production rate. Now you may say to yourself that you feel as though you can see yourself as a leader who uses 2 or more of these styles. This may very well be true because a good leader can differentiate what is best to use each of these styles depending on the group or the situation. By watching this video, I hope you're better informed of a few of the basic types of leaders out there and how to embrace your own style. A wise leader once said, "Whatever you are, be a good one." Abraham Lincoln.